All right, all right, all right. Good Friday evening, everyone. I got to tell you, I just wanted to get things set up here. Technically, I've got a couple different things going on. I am actually live in StreamYard, which is posting out to Facebook, LinkedIn, um, YouTube, and I realize that I have a banner up that does not apply to the conversation that I'm having tonight. So I am going to just adjust that as best I can. Um, I hope that you all are doing well on this Friday evening. So let me just say this. I'm hiding myself. I got a whole lot going on here. So as I navigate through what I'm doing here, I just want to let you all know that I'm just going to leave it just like it is. So if you are seeing me on StreamYard, which is coming through on Facebook, on LinkedIn, and on YouTube, yes, you see a banner at the bottom of the screen, and it's all good. So the reason why I wanted to jump on here live, I've got Zoom going on. I've got Instagram here in the citizen room. I just want to take a really quick moment to just wrap up the pushback and pause challenge that was going on all week long. And if you are just tuning in and you're trying to figure out, well, what was the pushback and pause challenge? Just let me really quickly let you know that the purpose of the challenge was to encourage you to be intentional about taking breaks throughout the day. I know how it is. So many of us get up, we log on to our laptops, we go into the office, we start managing the household, and we go all through the day without taking a break. And so the idea of the pushback and pause challenge was to try to break that habit and to help you to create a brand new habit. And so this is the last day. And so I said that I would jump in and do a really quick wrap up. I do want to say thank you to all of those who did actually participate. And not just because I was asking you to participate in the challenge, but really because you felt it important enough for you to put yourself first and to incorporate self care into your day. I cannot tell you the number of times when I have heard my family, my friends, my clients say, oh my gosh, I have gone through the day. I haven't stopped to eat. I haven't stopped to get up and stretch. I haven't even gone to the bathroom. Now, I've been saying that all week long. I've talked about it before, but it is so very common. And for those of you who may be watching this right now, you may know very well how true that is because perhaps you are used to not taking those breaks and you've kind of fallen into the rhythm of that work, move. And before you know it, the day has come to an end and you're stressed, you are tired, you are frustrated, you are angry, you are mad. Perhaps you feel like you didn't get as much accomplished as you thought you would just because your mind was clogged up and you had a whole lot going on and you just didn't give yourself an opportunity to break. So that was the purpose of pushback and pause. Now, even though today is the 7th, this is the last day of the challenge, I do want to let you know that it is my hope that you think about this as a practice that you want to adopt, to really be intentional about taking time for you. I want to say that again, to be intentional about taking time for you. I'm hoping that if you did not get a chance to participate in the challenge this week, that you will at least hear this in some form or fashion and say, you know what, it is important. I am important. It is necessary for me to take the time out because if you and I don't do that, then what ends up happening is we're not showing up in the best and fullest way that we can and should. We get worn out, we get tired, we get burned out, as I just mentioned a couple minutes ago. So you really want to be mindful of taking care of yourself and incorporating those breaks in your day. I will tell you this, that statistics show that we should be taking a break every 90 minutes. Let me say that one again, every 90 minutes. because our brain can only take in so much information. But what do? We cram in, we go to back meetings, we're sitting there. Sometimes we're in multiple meetings at one time. I know there's probably lots of people who are guilty of that. And so really thinking about the fact that this is not just something to do, but it is something that's necessary to do so that we can be better mentally, physically, and spiritually. So if you're coming into this conversation, you happen to be seeing this on Facebook, you happen to be seeing this on LinkedIn or YouTube, you will see that it looks like a coffee and conversation type deal tonight. That's not what it is. The banners just wasn't working, and I just decided I wasn't going to try to figure it out. So I do want to let you know that if you're seeing that and you're hearing this, that's the reason why. If you're joining me from the Citizen Room, let me take this opportunity to welcome you into this conversation and know that that is the space where I started talking about the whole self-care, wellness, and well-being conversation, and it trickles into everything that I do. So this was an opportunity to encourage you to take better care of yourself throughout the day. Let me share this really quickly. I did also say that for those people who participated in the challenge, that every time you posted or responded to one of my posts where I shared what I was doing throughout the week, that you would be entered into a contest to win a curated gift set from thecitizenroom.com. And really the Citizen Room is intended to remind you to take a moment to sit and zen. Okay, to sit and zen all around self-care, well-being, and wellness. And so the citizenroom.com is where you can find products that are specifically designed to help you do that. And those are the products that I offer to enhance your self-care and wellness routine. So with that being said, I just want to let you know I have 3 names in this bowl. Okay, 3 names. That means there were 3 people who decided to participate in the challenge in some form or fashion. One person said that they got off work, they went to enjoy lunch with their daughter. Another person reminded me of how important it was for her to take time out to stop and to break. And so she did exactly that. Another person said, hey, I'm in the airport, just taking a minute to push back and pause while I wait for my flight. And so there were lots of other chances for people to jump in and say, hey, here's what I'm doing. But let me tell you how many names are in this bowl. 3, okay? 3. And so here's the deal. That's okay. Because that means that either people just got so caught up, maybe you missed some of the announcements, maybe you're just like, oh my gosh, I'll do it tomorrow, I'll do it tomorrow, I'll do it tomorrow. And today is the 7th and the actual contest is over. But here's the beauty of it, is that if you didn't get a chance to actually participate and post and share through the course of this week, here's the blessing and the beauty on the other side. And that is the intention is that even though this week is over, today is the 7th, today is Friday, the last day of the challenge, here's the real challenge. And that is after this is over, will you start, will you attempt, will you focus on being intentional about, you know what, I've been sitting here too long, it's time for me to get up and stretch. You know what, I've been in meeting after meeting after meeting after meeting, it's time for me to step away. Oh my gosh, it's 12 o'clock, it's 1 o'clock. Let me go ahead and take my lunch. So even if you didn't participate this week, you still have the opportunity to make a shift, to just take the behavior, to take the idea, to take the thought of how necessary it is to incorporate breaks throughout your day. You can start doing that tomorrow. And if you haven't taken a break yet today, you can start doing that today. Let me just tell you, the last few hours have been kind of hectic. I was at my son's football game. Kudos out to the JV Manchester Valley Mavericks, who won a nail-biter game, 14-13. Mama's heart was beating really, really fast. Had to run to Home Depot, pick up something for a remodel I'm doing in his bathroom, coming back, trying to figure out what time do I need to pick him up from the varsity game. So I know. So when I came in, oh, and by the way, I got to make a dish for something for my family tomorrow. So all that's happening. I was standing at the counter, peeling potatoes after I came from Home Depot, and after I had to have somebody help me figure out how to get the thing in the back of my trunk, and I just had to stand there and peel those potatoes and take a minute to breathe. So I get it. You're on the move. You're on the go. There's always something to do, always something to be done. But the beauty is that even though, I'm going to say it one more time before I wrap up, even though this contest, push back and pause, take a moment, stop throughout the day to break, even though the challenge might be over by the contest date, what I want you to think about, hey, Janine, what I want you to think about is how can I be more intentional about giving myself time every single day to stop and break. Stop and break. And I know, I just want to say this really quickly before I draw the name and announce the winner of the contest. Remember when I said studies show that every 90 minutes, I don't know if I said 90 seconds before, that would be a bit much and that would be wrong. 90 minutes, every 90 minutes we should break. And I know, that probably scares a lot of employers, but that's the reality. Now, I'm not telling you to go in and do something that's out of accord with your company's norm, but I am at least telling you to remember that you do get a lunch break, and some of us get multiple breaks. You might have 2 15-minute breaks incorporated in that. Make sure that you honor yourself with breaking through the day. I know you probably said, okay, you just said that. I'm saying it again because it's just that important. Okay, so if you're just coming into the conversation, this is all about wrapping up the push back and pause challenge that was running all week long. And if you missed it, it's okay, because that just means that you get a chance to say to yourself right now, I'm gonna make a shift, and I'm going to start being very, very intentional about giving time to me throughout the day. So with that being said, let me go ahead and announce the winner of the contest, who will receive a curated gift set from thecitizenroom.com. And if you want to check out the products that are over there, then do that, thecitizenroom.com. TheCitizenroom.com. And if you are the lucky winner, you might say, wonder which one of these things I'm going to get. And if you're not the winner, you still might say, which one of these things would I like to get? All right, so here we go. If I had a drum roller, I would say, drum roll, please. So here's the name. All right, y'all seeing it first. Zoom, all the other stuff right here, and citizenroom.com on Instagram. And the winner of the contest is, oh my gosh, now, Valerie Williams. Valerie. So there's a little jacked up piece of paper here, but Valerie Williams, you are the winner. And I just reached in and grabbed one of the 3 out of the bowl here. So Valerie is the winner of the Pushback and Pause Challenge. I'll reach out to you directly, Valerie, to coordinate with you so that you get your gift set. I'm excited about that. Number one, because I love the products. And number 2 is because it just shows what happens when you show up to do something for you. Not because somebody else is asking, but because you feel like it's just that important. So here's the other thing that I will say before I wrap up. Excuse me. And that is, I had also said one of the other perks for participating in the Pushback and Pause Challenge was that if you decided to enroll in my online program, Healthy Living, a Holistic Approach to Self-Care and Well-Being, which session 2 kicks off October the 20th, is just a couple weeks away. If you said, hey, I want to be a part of not just the Pushback and Pause Challenge, but I also want to register for that course, then I'd said that you get 15% off if you participated, which in essence would mean the 3 people whose names are in this bowl, if they said, yes, I want to participate in that program, you get the 15% off. So tonight what I'm saying is that if you are watching this right now, or if you happen to see the replay and you click on the link that is included in the description of this video, for the folks over here on Zoom, when I send this out, I will make sure that you have the link because it is not in the chat. But here we go. If you happen to see this and you know for sure that this is the last quarter of the year and we're going into a brand new year, Lord willing, that you want to take your health and well-being to a new level, that you want to make it a priority, then you also get 15% off of the online course. Okay, so if you didn't have a chance to participate in the program this week, push back and pause, but you happen to be watching this right now, or you see this on the replay, then if you are interested, this is not, this is just an offer, and you get to say yes or no. But if you say yes, then I will also honor the 15%, even if you didn't participate in the challenge. So I just wanted to mention that. And I feel like it's just that important. So if you're wondering and you're asking questions like, okay, what's the program all about? Here's what I will say really briefly, and then you can check out the link that is included in the description of this video. If for some reason, depending on where you're seeing it and how you're seeing me on the screen, and you do not see the link, then please feel free to DM me and I will send it to you. Okay, so there's a whole lot of stuff going on with technology tonight, and I don't want you to miss it if you're interested. But really quickly, what I will say is it is a holistic approach to self-care and well-being. There's 7 modules that you get to you get to study those modules at your own pace, but there are worksheets at the end of each module. We do a weekly group coaching session where we talk about those modules and really focusing on what does this whole thing about healthy living look like, not just about the food that we eat and how we exercise and how much water we drink. There's so much more included in that. But if you go to that link, you will see all of the details about the program. Everything is laid out for you in terms of, what we're going to cover each of those weeks. We do it virtually on Thursday evenings from 7 to 8:30. All of the sessions are recorded. So you might be saying, oh my gosh, I've got something going on Thursdays. Well, we record the sessions and then make sure that you get all of the content. So there's lots of different opportunities for you to take your health and well-being to the next level, really is what this is all about. So on that note, I think that was the last thing I wanted to mention. Oh, and before I close out, I do want to say this. I will be making some other announcements just about some things that are coming in 2023 that I am super excited to share with you. I'm going to be sending out some information about when you can expect to have that conversation, just to enlighten you on some things that are coming down the pike in the coming months. And I can't even believe we're almost at the end of the year. The Christmas stuff is already up in Home Depot. Yes, I said Home Depot is probably in Lowe's, Costco, Sam's, BJ's, everywhere you go, even Walmart. Let's just say the Christmas decorations are out. And so that means we are coming to the end of the year. So this is a great time for you to think about what you want to do going into the new year and how you want to honor yourself. So with that being said, again, go to the link. Healthy Living, a holistic approach to self-care and well-being. If you are interested in that, yes, you do get the 15% off. I forgot to mention, you might be saying, well, how do I get the 15% off? You DM me and I will send you the special link that has the code attached to it, okay? So I just want to mention that. And then be on the lookout for other things that I'll be announcing as we go into the end of the year and as we move into the new year in terms of this whole transformation process. There's so much that I want to share right now. I cannot, and I will soon. So just be on the lookout for those conversations. So on that note, I do want to thank you for your participation. Thank you for your time, your effort, your energy. Thank you for hanging with me over here in the Citizen Room, over here on Zoom, over here on Facebook, LinkedIn, and YouTube with my coffee and conversation banner. So that just means that there's more to come on that too. So I hope that you all enjoy the rest of your weekend. I look forward to seeing you all again real soon. Until I do, take care of yourselves and be well. All right, now let me see if I can quickly close these out in a way that doesn't leave people hanging in a crazy way. All right, so talk to you soon. There's that. Bye. And there's that.